future needs shaping. Why not think it thorough? So this is my good morning coffee today. And yes, lead the change. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Little impulses on leadership for a future worth living, or how I call it, Future Leadership 3.0. The first months we will go about kind of exploring what it can be. What does future leadership really mean? So one thing for me is future leadership means doing things differently. Doing things differently for a world that's worth living, of course, for a business that's successful, and for something that gives you the feeling of making an impact, making a difference. The easiest way to do that is talk differently to each other. Talk meaningfully. Talk curiously. You know what the result is? The interesting part is that all of a sudden people start exchanging about different views differently, and out of that you can harvest what I call harvesting from disruption, because there's no conflict arising anymore, but there's interest in the view of others. Let me do this with an example. I had a talk yesterday with a colleague. Actually, we were recording a podcast, and his expertise is about feedback. He's going to hold a workshop on feedback and the art of feedback. And we were exchanging. I said, yeah, okay, there's technical stuff you can do about feedback. Start with positive things. Then, of course, you need to name the other things and like the not so positive things. And then you can sum it up. That's that technique or the methodology. Much more interesting is if you like feedback, you really think about something that is going in resonance, not going. I'm a trained musician, so feedback for us is just this loud sound when the microphone is too close to the sound system. So it's kind of a short circuit. No. Feedback in talking is more creating a resonance. And the outcome there is much better because people take away out of free will what you want them to know. So we had this discussion, said, oh, it's so interesting because when you talk about feedback and healthy, good, impactful feedback, the result is big. But what happens also is that people start creating relationships, true, trustful, and confident relationships. And confidence is something we need for a future that needs to be shaped, or that wants to be shaped, or you want to shape. So it's all about trying to understand, going in with an attitude of kindness and true curiosity. So a true interest about what the other is answering, what the other is bringing onto the table. Try it out. You will see the result, and please get back to me about it. One thing is there, be creative, yes, and also be assertive in a certain way. If you want something to be understood and you just have the feeling, they escape because that doesn't feel so good. It would mean that, there is a commitment needed. Stay there, but stay assertive and kind. So I hear you want to go on would be the answer. And I also hear you did not really take into account what I said before. I care that we talk and touch this point. The whole result of that is that you will start creating a future together. And that's nice. So my question for today is, and I want you to take this away with your nice coffee. What did you do in the past 2 years to consciously and purposely develop yourself?